So friends, this video is another knowledge exercise and you will understand how to crack a scenario which is given to you from the exam point of view. So this knowledge exercise will be based on the knowledge management cycle model. Like we have different phases in the knowledge management system life cycle model. It starts from evaluating the existing infrastructure, where you will be understanding what is already available in the organization, what is the existing models you have, what are the various existing softwares that are being employed, right? And then on evaluating the existing infrastructure and identifying the gap, we will move into developing the knowledge management team, where you will rope in a group of people or resources in order to complete the project. Once the team is finalized, the next phase would be your knowledge capture phase, where you will be like capturing the knowledge. That is, you are going to get the knowledge and information from experts, those who have ample knowledge about the already existing projects and also about the complete job that is done inside the organization, followed by designing the KMS blueprint, where the knowledge management system blueprint is designed and you will be codifying the knowledge that is being captured. Okay, after codifying the knowledge, we will be verifying and validating the knowledge management system and the knowledge management base that is developed. If there is a gap between the requirements and the model that is developed, we are going to repeat this two steps again and again until a proper understanding of the model is achieved and a proper model is being designed. Okay, so followed by that, you will be doing your implementation, where you will be employing the knowledge management system in the organization, and also on employing the knowledge management system model, we will also understand what are the various challenges that in real time the employees will face. Once everything is done, post system evaluation is also followed as a last step, in order to identify what are the various drawbacks in employing the new model, what are the various problems that the employees face when they are using this new model, right? So all these phases they will be employed in order to deploy a knowledge management life cycle model, deploy a knowledge management model in the organization. So here scenarios like this would be given. Okay, if I am asking you to develop a consumer lending knowledge base, where a junior bank officer would have to be guided in order to provide loans. Okay, so auto loan model is this. Okay, you have to provide a management model which will help you in developing auto loan knowledge base. And also there are experienced senior officers who are willing to share their knowledge. So you have experts who are ready and they have good attitude in order to share the information and share the knowledge that they have in the knowledge in the loan approval process. Okay, so when you are given a job like this, when you are asked to develop a consumer lending knowledge base, how will you do it? What are the various concepts that we have seen in the life cycle model, various phases that you have seen in the life cycle model? What are the various phases that you will be using is the question. Okay, so in order to answer this question, you have to first clearly understand what is the domain that lies behind this model. So you have to understand what are the various steps that are being followed in the auto loan section, so that the loan sanction is being done. So you will have to understand the domain before you're going to develop. Okay, so the first step that you will be employing is your identifying the problem domain. So once you have identified the problem domain and you are clear with what is the problem statement, we will start with developing the model. So the first phase of any knowledge management model will be understanding the problem, and then you will start off with knowledge capture. As I've told, there are few people inside the organization who are very good in their attitude, and they are very they are ready to share their knowledge. So you can also get help from these experts, so that the knowledge from the experts could be captured using any of the knowledge capture mechanisms that you are aware of. Okay, for the major and the prominent tool that will be used is your interviewing tool, where you will be interviewing the expert and getting answers from them in order to use that inside your model. Once the knowledge is being captured, then the knowledge codification comes in, where you're going to codify the knowledge into a form that could be made easily available for intelligent systems to take decisions. Okay, so you will be either using decision trees or frames or decision tables or set of rules, so that whichever is feasible and whichever is okay for the organization, you can adopt that codification model, and you can convert this captured knowledge into a set of rules that would be used by the system. Finally, once all this model is being knowledge base is being developed, you are going to implement it, right? You are going to make that knowledge base accessible by everybody in the organization, where this person who is responsible for a loan sanction would use that knowledge from the knowledge base, yes, and then he might use that information to provide loans, okay, to select whether the applicant is eligible for loan or not. So once it is implemented, we will again test, and the knowledge which is not sufficient, okay, if we find any lack of sufficiency, then we can again go back to the knowledge capture step, and you can gather extra information and extra knowledge from the expert, and then again add those rules to the knowledge base for better understanding. Finally, once everything is done, you can deploy this model. Deploying is nothing but you are going to make it available and accessible for knowledge transfer. So you're going to deploy this model, so that each and every loan officer will be using this model to make business decisions. And finally, once this model is being employable, regular maintenance of this model has to be done. Regular maintenance in the sense, if new rules are being added, it has to be again added into your added into your knowledge base. I mean, it has to be codified into your knowledge base, and it has to be maintained then and there in order to have a proper functioning of the model. Okay, so these are the various phases that you will be employing in order to create a knowledge base for a loan sanction model. Hope this would have been useful for you. We will catch up with a few more questions like this and solutions for the same. Thank you.